value out of guys here. Florio, who's your mid-round gem?
One that you talked about earlier in the show. I love James Cook this year. I want him in as many leagues as I can get him. He led the league in explosive run percentage last year. If he gets the work that Devin Singletary got, which is around 180 carries, 50-plus targets, I think he can be a top 20 running back. But the ceiling is even higher because he played over 70% of the snaps with the starters in the preseason. Yeah, Harris stole a short yard touchdown. Everyone is making a big deal about that. I still think Cook will get his. And then Darren Waller. If I can get Darren Waller as my tight end in every single league this year, I will, because I think the Giants' passing attack is going to run through him. I'm anticipating, outside of Travis Kelce, I think Darren Waller will lead the tight end position in volume. He could still play at a very high level. He is my most drafted tight end, and I still don't think I have enough of him. I want him in every single one of my leagues, so please let me draft these guys tonight.
Yeah, no, not so much. I think we talked about on the pod, though, if there's anybody who knocks Kelce off the perch, it could be Waller. I like Brandon Cooks in the middle round. And I know last year the raw numbers for Cooks were not great, but you look at the metrics that we like for wide receivers, and they were on par with his past seasons. He's still able to earn targets at a high rate. He's got good route depth. He had good air yards per target. Now he's got CeeDee Lamb on the other side to draw attention from the defense. He's going to get better quarterback play with Dak Prescott. Yes, we love upside, but it's important to have those solid weekly contributors just in case some of your high-risk, high-reward players sort of take a flop for you in a given week. The other guy I like, well, it's one of those upside guys, though. It's Zay Flowers. And this is a guy, as a rookie, we have big expectations for him. At Boston College, he moved all around the formation. He can win against multiple types of defenses. He can win in multiple kinds of routes. Could line up as a slot guy for the Ravens, which means potentially some nice targets for him there. Had a 25% target rate in the preseason. I know, yes, small sample size. But here, look, our own Chad Reeder at NFL.com has him projected for 85 catches over 1,000 yards. Sorry, Chad. 85 catches, 1,000 yards, and 8 touchdowns. Chad Ryder, the writer. That's what I should remember, right? Absolutely. Yeah. Either way, draft Zay Flowers.
We're ride or die with Chad and everything that he does. Folks, I got George Pickens. He saw his fantasy points per game go up to 11. This one goes to 11. Once Kenny Pickett became the starting quarterback. We're projecting a little bit of sophomore growth here, but I think, hey, let's say you're in a league with no Steelers fans, which could be tough to materialize, but you're in that situation. You might be able to get him after the 6th round into the 7th round, and he is an easy shot to outplay that at wide receiver 34 right now in current ADP. My other guy is running back DeAndre Swift. He comes, of course, with that historical receiving upside, and our league champ, Kareem, got me maybe my favorite stat that confirms my priors before the show. He led all running backs in points per opportunity last year with 1.13. I think it's worth a 7th rounder to get some DeAndre Swift. And yeah, what if he gets hurt? Literally, you could say that about every single player in the league.